What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. On this episode, I'll be going to one of the best camping spots I've ever been to in Tokushima prefecture, and after that I'll be visiting some incredible historical sites. And since this is my last episode in Shikoku, I'll be heading back, stopping in Osaka and then to Tokyo. This episode's a little bit long, but I hope you guys enjoy till the end. So here's a quick recap of the trip. We start from Tokyo, and I drove all the way to Shikoku. And last time I was in Kochi prefecture. And then from Kochi prefecture, I arrive at this amazing campsite in the Iya Valley in Tokushima prefecture. And then from the campsite, I visit this historical bridge made from vine trees. And after that, I make a quick stop in Osaka to see my friends. Head back to Tokyo to end my 3-week journey. Well, what an amazing spot to end my 3-week journey. The view is just stunning. This river is called Yoshino River. Honestly, this is the clearest river I have ever seen in Japan. It was getting a little bit chilly, so I decided to start getting ready for the fire. This is one of my favorite camping tools. It's a fire blower made from brass. and it was time for me to start cooking. I have no idea how to explain what this is. It's fish paste with burdock root. And you add a little bit of that aged soy sauce. Anyways, it was super good, and that's all that matters. I found some super fresh shiitake mushrooms at the market. And just add a little bit of soy sauce. It was by far the juiciest shiitake I have ever eaten in my life. Well, you guessed right. I'm making hot pot again. One of the best things about camping is eating something warm when it's freezing outside. And hot pot is one of the easiest dishes to make. All you need to do is cut your ingredients, boil hot water, add some dashi, mirin, soy sauce, and some sake. And after it starts boiling, just add some udon noodles. And I put in the leftover chicken that I cooked earlier. And the final topping is the leftover chicken grease, which gives super extra broth. And there you go. Well, no joke. Literally, that was the best soup I have ever drank in my life. I think it was the bamboo shoot. It was super fresh. And I also think the chicken grease blended in with all the flavor in the soup, the scenery. It was freezing outside, eating something warm. I literally froze for like 5 seconds. And then it was my favorite moment of camping. When you finish cooking, eating, and drinking that hot bourbon next to the campfire. Just priceless. For some reason my camera's focus was blurry, and so was mine. So I decided to call it a night by the campfire. After sleeping like a champion, it was time for me to pack up. think a lot of campers can relate to this when you don't want to get up and pack your things up, but the journey has to continue. So I got up and packed away my things. So nearby the campsite, I heard there was an incredible bridge. So I decided to check it out. I didn't have breakfast at camp, so I was super hungry. And I heard from my friend that this area is known for soba. So I decided to eat soba with an amazing view. Well, here it is. The Vine Bridge in the Iya Valley. What's amazing is that 99% of the bridge is made naturally using trees and vines. So let's take a journey together, walking across this bridge. Scarier than I thought. There was a big gap in the middle, well, what a bridge. I mean, just speechless. They say that this bridge was made back in the 1600s, and every 3 years they tear it down and they create a new one. And it's incredible that they still preserve this and still recreate this bridge in the year 2024. I also met these couples from France and we chatted for a while talking about cameras, and we were taking photos together. It was kind of funny because the people crossing the bridge, it was kind of taking a long time, and we were saying to each other it probably wouldn't take us that long to cross, but once you get on it, I do understand the feeling. I wouldn't say it's scary. There are some gaps, but you wouldn't fall and slip through, but it was a quite thrilling experience. Well, it was finally time for me to leave Shikoku. The drive back was absolutely beautiful. The river that runs along the Iya Valley is called Yoshino River. And honestly, this is the most beautiful river I have ever seen in Japan. And on the way back, I saw this super cool looking train, and I just had to stop by. So this is a special train that runs from Tokushima prefecture to Kagawa prefecture. It's about a 2.5 hour ride. The concept is like a restaurant. They serve restaurant food, and you get to see the incredible nature while you eat on the train. I didn't get to ride it this time. I would love to come back and ride it one day. I'm not sure if you guys heard that horn, but you're about to see something that is just undescribable. Well, that was something that you don't see in everyday life living in Tokyo or other cities. In Japanese we call it omotenashi. I think in English the closest word is southern hospitality. It's just giving and thanking people. I talked to the lady and she doesn't even work in the train facility. She works nearby and she just comes for this special train and thank the people for coming and visiting her town. For me, the craziest part about this shot is that she does not stop waving until she doesn't see the train anymore. And this is very typical Japanese manner. I used to work in retail. I've heard a lot of people from other countries say that when you buy something in Japan, they will stand there until they don't see you anymore. This is just like a typical habit of a Japanese culture, and to me this was at the pinnacle when I saw her do that, volunteering, thanking people for visiting her town. It was very emotional for me because it was my last stop in Shikoku, and I kind of felt like she was also saying thank you for visiting here for me to go back to Tokyo on this great 3-week journey. So I was super happy that I was able to see that on my last stop. Well, it was finally time for me to go back to Tokyo. I did stop by Osaka to see Kanjiman. I don't know if you saw my first episode, but I went camping with Kanjiman on my first episode, and my ex-colleagues, which they threw me a farewell party, which was super fun. Well, this will be my last episode in Shikoku, and I know this was a long video, and if you made it this far into the video, I'd appreciate it if you guys do help out and subscribe to the channel. I'll also be going to a lot more road trips and also doing more videos on my hometown Tokyo, so it'll be really thankful if you guys support the channel. Well, Shikoku ends in this episode, but the next episode I'll be flying in a helicopter and an aerial view of Tokyo. So I hope to see you guys again in my next video and the helicopter in Tokyo. Thank you. Bye bye. Ciao.